हेलो दोस्तों, कैसे हो? आपका स्वागत है तिरपान स्टडी सेंटर में। आज जो हम करने जा रहे हैं हिस्ट्री का चैप्टर अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण है हर एक क्लास के बच्चों के लिए। खास तौर पे जो यूपीएससी एग्जाम तैयार करना चाहते हैं तो इस वीडियो का जो है फायदा उठा सकते हैं और ये काफी इंपॉर्टेंट भी उनके लिए रहेगा। चलिए देखते हैं हमारा आज टॉपिक क्या है। डिक्लाइन ऑफ द मुगल एम्पायर। देयर इज इंपॉर्टेंट हियर द डिक्लाइन ऑफ द मुगल एम्पायर। Here, the first of all, I see there the background. The background is the most important of the Mughal Empire here. The unit of the stability of the Mughal Empire was the second during to the long and strong reign of the empire Aurangzeb. The Aurangzeb is the last is the Sultanate, and the however is the spirit of the setback on the is the advisor to the circumstance in the Mughal administration was still quite absent on the Mughal army strong at the time of the death in 1707. This year generally is considered to separate the era of the great Mughals from that of the lesser Mughals. After the death of Aurangzeb, the Mughal authorities began. It was not in a position of the militaries is interforce interregulation in all part of the empire. As a result, many is a provisional is a governor started to their assist to their authorities. In due to the course of time, there is a gain independent status. At the same time, many as kingdom which were subjugated by the Mughals also is a claimant there is a independence, and some new regionals is a groups also is a consolidating and emerge as a political power. With all this development, the period between 1707 and 1761, third battle of Panipat, where is Ahmad Shah Abdali is defeated the Maratha chief. The witness is the emergence of regional identity that is a better but is a political and economical decentralization. At the same time, international as well as the international trade in a local raw materials, artifact and grain is created is a strong ties of economic interdependence and perspectives of political and military relation. There is the most important here, and the next year, the passing of the Mughal Empire. There is most important topic here. In 1707, when the Aurangzeb died and serious threat from to the peripheries had begun to be accentuated as the problem at the core of the empire. The new empire is Bahadur Shah Shah is Alam. The ruling to 707 to 12 followed the policy of the compromise is a predominance all the noble who had to support this evil, and he is a granted this is appreciate territories and their postings. He never abolished the judges, but there is fought to collect the tax were not effective. In the beginning, he tried to gain of great control over the Rajput state of the Rajas of the Empire, that is Jaipur and the Jodhpur. When his attempt met with the form of resistance, he is realized there is a necessity of the settlement with them. However, the settlement did not be restored them to be fully committed to the warriors for the Mughal case. The emperor, as a policy to avoid the Marathas, was also that of follow heart rates is a correlations, and they continue to be a fight among themselves as well as again to the Mughal in the Deccan. Bahadur Shah was, however, successfully in the consolidated to the Chhatrasal and the Bandel chief of Charaman, the Jat chief, and they later also joined him to be a companion against the Sikh. Is important, and there is a the Jat chief. They later also joined him in the campaign against the Sikh. Is important here. And Jahandar Shah. Jahandar Shah is ruled to 1712 to 13. Is only 1 year. Was a big and the ineffective ruler. He is a vizier. Is a Mughal Fakhr is Khan assumed to be executive direction of the empire with as an unprecedented power. And Zulfikar is believed that it was necessary to establish a friendly relation with the Rajputs and the Maratha, and to the consulated to the Hindus and chief chieftain, and generally is ordered to be save the empire. He reversed their policy of Aurangzeb, the hatred to the Jaja, and there is abolished his country to the old policy of his suspicions against the Sikh. His goal was to reconcile all those who were to the willings to be shared power within the Mughal institutional framework, and Zulfikar Khan is made a several attempt at the reforming the economical system. He fell in the effort to the enhance of the revenue collection of the state. When the Feroz Tughlaq is a sire, is a son of the slain princes, is a Musk Shah, is challenged the Jahandar Shah and the Zulfikar Khan with a large army with a found from the Bihar and Bengal. The rulers found there is an offer to depict it to the depression. There is allotted their open places, even the wrappings and the gold and the silver from wall and the ceiling. In order to the finance the quarters, his army is a Khan share is a ruler to the 1713 to 19. That is the most important period of time when his victory was the accession to the Sayyid's brother as a Abdullah is a Khan and Hussain Ali Khan is a Barab. And Sayyid is heading to the office of the Wazir, and the chiefs is a Bakshish and the acquire control over to the affair of the state. There is a promoted, there is a policy is inserted to aided by the Zulfikar Khan, and there is as the other similar taxes where the immediately is a public is abolished. The brother finally suppressed to the Sikh and revolt and tried to the consulate the Rajput, the Marathas and the Jat. However, the policy was hampered by divisiveness between the Wazir and the Emperor, as the group tended to all themselves as with one of the other. The Jat once again is started pondering the royal highest between Agra and Delhi, and Farooq Siaya, that Raja Rai Singh to be lead to the fugitives is a campaign against them, but Wazir is negotiated is a settlement over to the Raja as had. As a result, throughout the northern India, Zamindar as either revolted to the volatiles or simply refused to be pay or assist to the revenue. On the other hand, Farooq is a Sayyid is a compound into the difficulties in the Deccan by sending letter to be some Maratha chief urging them to be opposed. There is a force as the Deccan governors who is happened to be a deputy and the associate of the Sayyid Hussain Ali Khan. Finally, in 1719, the Sayyid brother is both is Ajit Singh is a Jodhpur and the Maratha force to Delhi to the depose the empire. There is important here. The murder of Farooq Iyer is a create a wave of revolution against the Sayyid among the various factions of nobility, and who were also is a jealousy of there is a growing of power. There is jealousy of the growing of power. Many of this is a particularly the all nobles of Aurangzeb as a time. Recent there is a Wazir as encouragement of revenue farming, which in their view was a mere shopkeeping and volatile to the as all Mughal notation of statecraft. In the Farooq Iyer as a place the brothers is arise to be a throne, three young princes is a quick succession. Within the 8th is a month in the 1719. Two of these are Rafiud is a Razat is a Rafiud Seva is the second die of the conservations, and the third who is Azim. The title of Muhammad Shah exhibited to sufficient vigor to set about the freely himself for the brother as a control. A powerful group under the leadership of the Nizam ul Malik is a Chen is a Quraysh Khan, and his father as a cousin Muhammad Amin Khan. The two eminent nobles emerged finally to the is a Dazalosis as a side brothers is a 1720. By the time of Muhammad Shah ruled to 1719 to 48 as a come to power, the nature of the relationship between the empire and the nobility had almost a completely changed. Individual interest of the nobles had come to the guide. There is a course of the politics and the state activities. In 1720, Muhammad Amin Khan replaced the Sayyid Abdullah Khan as a Wazir. After Amin Khan is dead, January 1720, the office was occupied by the Nizam ul Malik for the very period until Amin Khan as a son Umar ul Din's Khan is assumed to the title in July 1724 by a claim of heredity of right. The nobles themselves they are visual discarded this is his appointment, and by this time the noble had assumed lot of power. They used to get a performance is issued in the name of empire in their favor. And the position of the empire was perceived as a symbol only without a real power. The real power is seated with the important group of nobles. The noble is a control of the central office is maintained as all empire outlook. Even if there is more is a concerned with the stability of the religious as where they have the zagirs. The performance is a mandated is greetings is a content right or a special preimage in the governors, fazudars and other local official where is a sand in the conformity with the tradition. In the name of the empire, individually falling to the Aurangzeb as a sensation also contribute to be a decline of the royal authorities. The Jahandar is a Shah is asked united the Nancies as a Farooq Ayyar was a vehicle to the minded. Muhammad Shah was a phrase of and founder of the easy of luxury. The opinion of the empire is a favorite is a very in the appointment and promotion and dismissal as even to the provenance. There is an important here.